Space Program, poems by Graham Besançon, adapted and directed by Sam Reisman.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Liftoff. 30 minutes after the hour.
When night fell on the burning city, the stars blew strings of complicated molecules in our direction.
It's a solar flare. I have no contact. I hear nothing. There's no one down there.
An imperceptible wave washed over our homeworld.
It's a wave, yeah. I mean, I guess a series of particles also, depending on how you look at it.
Padres were named for nothing. In orbit, scientists nudge the walls of their canister. An astronaut's vehicle is at once concrete and imaginary. Its value propelled by a system of symbolic gestures.
Nothing symbolic about it, okay? It's a series of Mercury Redstone engines. Matter is mobility if we can keep it, okay?
The potential for communion is difficult to realize.
Are you speaking? Your mouth is, what, are you saying anything? Are you saying words?
Sorry. I was thinking about an orchestra. A man sets out on a journey to a place he has never been. A man arrives at a place that has no name, no landmarks to orient him. A man writes text messages from nowhere. The messages never arrive, never arrive.
The messages will never be sent. First.
Splinters arcing away from each other like fragments of a decaying particle, loosed from their cumbrant scudding. Gimbaled death to their unrecting hearts in the glaucous sky, everything that falls goes softly like a generation of disoriented fruit flies.
Like ashes!
Like a diffuse litter of condensed light.
5, 3, 7, 6, 5,
Here at last,
7,
like a man who knows he'll die inexpensively.
9, 5, 9.
Ambiguity is good for children, but bad for soldiers. It's unclear about Boy Scouts. I'm going on a camping trip and bringing green bananas. I'm going on a camping trip and bringing Grand Bahama. I'm going on a camping trip and bringing George Buchner. Put your hands up in the atmosphere if you know what I'm talking about. For children, for children. Venus Flytrap said the neighborhood is nothing. Astronauts down to the sky. The impulse is to reread everything. My brothers are as sad as possible. My sister is full of light. Like an astronaut, my most heroic period will be my decline. From Seattle to Vancouver, the road was surprisingly unstable. It seems to be collapsing. We traded everything, and still we couldn't console each other.
We can go no further than ourselves.
Set there like a digital clock, like a countdown. The heart is pointing.
Okay, our last poet is Melissa Broder. Poems by Melissa Broder, adapted and directed by Jacqueline Visca.
Mama La will protect you. Mama La will be there with a licorice muzzle and bright on your tongue, and she'll sing every harlot aria for you. Mama La.
We need more retired Jezebels like Mama. A floozy with a heart of gold as Titian as her rouge. But Mamala's wound is soldered now. She unwenched herself.
When Mamala went vestal,
The peppermint wires of 1,000 mustaches frown. Cigars of Cuba unlit themselves. A cowboy in Texarkana ceased sweat forever.
It was a terrible year for the garter market. But Mamala had blood on her legs. Mamala's teeth were on the headboard. Mamala had to do what's right for Mamala. You must eat Mamala's heart pastrami and grow fat inside her beaded apartment. She will speak of she in third person, and you will feel a love like ketchup.
Please, model her, please.
There appears a hinge in every young woman's life when ponies fly out of her soul. Her tongue catches fire. A wet corsage falls from the ceiling. Your ponytail will not protect you. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Mamala will protect you. Mamala will be there with a licorice muzzle and bridle on your tongue, and she'll sing every harlot aria for you in the key of you.
Waterfall.
The most romantic thing a human being can say to another human being is, "Let me help you vomit." No human being has ever said this to me. And I keep going to God too clean, as though God is frightened of muddy feet. If I'm missing a hairpin, I don't go at all. Please, describe your vomiting. It is like a psalm for me, a place where wilderness might be new. Other people's dirt makes a lovely frock. Grant I be forgiven in the gush.
H1N1.
Back from the flu today. So in love with power. I wore a paper nightie over crinoline slippers. Ghost nuns soaked my surfaces and grunted.
We wish you could see how not awful you are.
Dear sisters, devoted only to helping me vomit. Prayer candles on an avalanche level. I forgot my dialect of defects entirely. A furry creature carcassed at the altar. I felt so righteous. I humped a humidifier, climaxed on the linens, dropped dead in tongues. A guilty future chimed, but my tea read steady.
Be not a saint, be queasy, confessing nothing to a slice of honey toast.
I was so touched. What I heard myself say.
Steak knife.
In Husbandland, I'm made of hamburger, potatoes, and eggs. A food brew, really. Scraps spackled. Kitchen swells around me full of cakes and clocks and baby dolls, not like ham. A hash has happened. My marriage dress hangs by the stove. A husband is absent. I put me in my mouth to taste patty melts and stripy fats and underblood and juicy dregs for geraniums. Oh, I could let drops and grow geraniums. Might I cleave a piece to suck? Oh, the eggs are growing old, or else they're growing lungs.
Supper.
Every boy comes to me at a church potluck, perfumed with frankincense and lasagna. He thinks I am a gentle bird girl in my tulip sweater and raincoat. I am not so gentle.
But I act as if, and what I act as if I might become. He says, let's be still and no refreshments. Tater tot casserole is wholesome fare. Let's get soft. Let's get really, really soft. I do not say I am frightened of growing plump. Something about the eye of a needle and sidling up right close to godliness. Instead, I dig in. Stuff myself on homemade rolls, tamale pie, and creamed chipped beef with noodles. I eat until my bird bones evanesce. I eat until I bust from my garments. I become the burping circus lady with meaty ham hocks and a sow's neck. Every boy says, let's get soft. Even softer. We vibrate at the frequency of angel cake. Our throats fill with ice cream glossolalia. The eye of the needle grows wider. There is room at the church bench. I play.
Sharon Tate, man up.
I speak for all of us, Sharon Tate, when I tell you I eat my toenails for breakfast.
Monkey Mickey Dolenz never looked twice at me, Sharon Tate.
You Saint Laurent lipstick Sharon Tate. You python heels and zebra skin bag.
Sharon Tate, you want to know crazy, Sharon Tate? I got the blues and you got the USA. I got girl dirt and you're a second-old marigold.
Warren Beatty never winked at me, you vodka tonic snowflake titty Tate. You praise my skeleton, Sharon? I speak for all of us when I say I like the taste of scabs.
You Malibu Barbie.
You happy ending Nembutal in the Chateau Marmont barroom.
You Paramount Screen Test.
Your footsteps on the moon.
I'm so excited. Mama La will protect you. Mama La will be there with a licorice muzzle and bridle on your tongue, and she'll sing every harlot aria for you.
Okay, thank you to all of the poets tonight. Writing poetry and submitting themselves to the interpretation of our very talented directors, and thank you to the directors for interpreting them. And now, our musical guests, Suspicious Packages.
Where's the Suspicious Packages at? No, I'm not doing this by myself. All right.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hey. This packages used to be 5 people, and then it was 3 people. And I guess that everyone else in this package was like, fuck this project.
I think maybe we'll take like a 3-minute beer break.